Hello, good people. Welcome back to another new episode of English podcast. Today's topic is Bangladesh economy condition, challenges, and probable outlook from July 2024 to December 2026. So, it might be a good session. So, glow with me. It will take about 8-minute podcast, and then we will try to close it up. So, Bangladesh economic condition, challenge, and probable outlook. I will discover it from July 2024 to December 2026. The Bangladeshi economy has experienced a significant transition since July 2024, marked by economic slowdown, raging structural challenge, and cautious optimism for recovery in the coming years. After more than a decade of strong growth, the economy entered a period of adjustment due to domestic and global pressures. So, economic condition from July 2024 to December 2025. From mid 2024, Bangladesh economic momentum weakened noticeably. GDP growth declined sharply compared to previous years, falling to around 3.5 to 4%, the lowest rate since the COVID-19 period. This slowdown was mainly driven by political uncertainty, reduced private investment, high inflation, and pressure on foreign exchange reserve. Inflation remained one of the most pressing concerns during this period. Rising prices of food, fuel, and essential commodities reduced household purchasing power. As wages failed to keep pace with inflation, real income declined, particularly for low and middle income groups. This weakened domestic consumption, which is a major driver of Bangladeshi economy. The banking and financial sector also faced strains. A high level of non-performing loans reduced bank capacity to extend credit to business, especially small and medium enterprises (SMEs). As a result, industrial expansion and job creation slowed, further limiting economic growth. Despite these challenges, the economy showed resilience in certain areas. Remittance inflows increased, providing vital support to foreign exchange reserve and household incomes. Export earnings, particularly from the ready-made garments (RMG) sector, showed moderate recovery toward late 2025, supported by improved global demand and policy adjustment. Macroeconomic stabilization late 2025. By the second half of 2025, signs of macroeconomic stabilization became visible. Inflation began to ease gradually due to tighter monetary policy and improved supply conditions. The exchange rate stabilized, reducing uncertainty for importers and exporters. Government efforts to strengthen fiscal discipline and control public spending also contributed to improved economic confidence. However, structural weakness remained unresolved. Investment levels stayed below expectation, yet unemployment remained high and productivity growth was limited. Economists widely agreed that without reform in governance, banking regulation, and business climate, long term growth could remain constrained. Now I'll discuss about probable economic outlook January 2026 to December 2026. Looking ahead to 2026, most forecasts suggest a gradual but cautious recovery of Bangladeshi economy rather than a rapid rebound. GDP growth is expected to improve to around 4.5 to 5.5% by the end of 2026, supported by stabilizing inflation, stronger remittance, and moderate recovery in export. Private consumption is likely to increase as price pressure costs and income conditions improve. Public and private investment may recover slowly, particularly in infrastructure, energy, and digital sector, provided political stability is maintained. Continued growth in overseas employment could further strengthen remittance flows, supporting both consumption and savings. However, several risks remain: persistent weakness in a banking sector, global economic uncertainty and trade fluctuations, climate-related risk affecting agriculture and food prices, pressure to create sufficient jobs for a growing youth population. Without depth structural reform, economic growth may remain below pre-2020 levels, limiting progress towards middle-income countries' ambition. So, what is the conclusion of this topic today? In conclusion, the period from July 2024 to late 2025 marked one of the most challenging phases for Bangladeshi economy in recent years, characterized by slow growth, inflation, and financial sector strains. Nevertheless, the economy demonstrated resilience through remittances, export recovery, and gradual stabilization. Looking toward December 2026, Bangladesh is expected to experience moderate economic recovery driven by improved macroeconomic stability and external inflows. The pace of recovery will largely depend on policy reform, political stability, and the country's ability to strengthen institutions and human capital. Sustainable growth in the coming years will require not only economic adjustment but also inclusive development and structural transformation. This 2026 economic forecast suggests a moderate but cautious recovery rather than a rapid rebound. Okay, so despite the positive outlook, Bangladesh will continue to face structural and social challenges. Okay, so rising non-reforming loans, limited job creation for youth, pressure on household purchasing power, and inequality between urban and rural areas remain major concern. Additionally, global uncertainties such as commodity price volatility, geopolitical tensions, and climate-related risk may affect export demand and fiscal stability. Therefore, sustaining economic recovery by 2026 will require sound economic governance,